Welcome everybody to my very first round at Rancho San Joaquin golf course in Irvine, California. My first shot here on the first hole. Had a start time of about 5 o'clock. I was walking. Is it going to show the intro thing? The shot thing? Why isn't it showing that? Now it shows up? Yikes. I'm going to leave all that in. First shot, par 5. I'm hitting my hybrid. I hit it about 210-ish. Because frankly, I'm scared of my driver. This kind of goes about that distance, but left into those trees over there. The goal would have been to go on a little right of that, but now we're in this sort of dry, flaky rough off to the left. Try and hit our pitching wedge about 130 to reach the green. Oh, I'm sorry, not the green, the fairway. That was a miss hit. So this actually put me in a pretty good position to not have to go around the corner. But we still have about 100 to go. I've got my 56 and I have to get it up and over those traps. Kind of chunked it, kind of got underneath it, landed next to the trap. So the plan is to kind of pop this up kind of quickly and then let it drop down soft. But yeah, you know, you duff one here and there. So now we're out of the trap. I'm going to pop it out. At this point, I'm not thrilled, but I'm also sort of like, this is the first hole. It's not that big a deal. It's all right. I have actually been working on the mental part of this game, and if you can just breathe and focus on your next shot, put that last one behind you, focus on this one. Probably going to leave it short. Oh. Yeah, man, that's tough. That's a tough first hole. But that's okay. We're going to put it behind us. We're going to move on. We got a par 3, about 125 yards. Got my pitching wedge in my hand. This is how you stick it close. I'm very happy with this shot. It's one of those shots that you kind of go, okay, we're good. The last hole, no big deal. We're playing. We're just trying to practice our game here. We're not actually trying to keep score. Let's just focus on this birdie putt to get it there. And we're going to leave it long. We walk away with a par on the par 3. Stoked about it. That was a great tee shot in that par 3. That's really the one that kind of keeps you going for real. So now we're on hole number 3. I got my hybrid trying to hit this about 210, 212, I guess. Anytime. Here we go. I didn't realize how long I take on the tee box. Now, this is one of those shots where I don't really have another option. I just gotta punch it out. Put me in a great spot. Still in the rough, but I'm in range of a club I really like, which is my approach wedge. I can hit that thing pretty consistently 100 yards on the dot, and Just pulled it a little left. But I got up there, which I'm stoked about. I really don't know. I just got super underneath it. Didn't follow through. Lifted my head. One of those things. I'm upset now. I'm mad. And so that second sand shot is just get me out of this thing. Get up here. Great. Now I got this weird putt. And I got the camera wrong. I left it pretty short. Short, right, again, falls down the hill. And we're good. All right. Let's move on.
I have no idea. That's bogey or double bogey or what the heck? That was
Yeah, it was a quad. I am +6 now on the 4th hole. I have my 5-iron, trying to hit it about 190. Kind of out towards those that large tree there in the center. We've moved on. We're hitting good shots now. We're good. We got the bad ones out of the way. Now, let's keep focused. 132, 9-iron. It's a relatively easy shot.
great shot.
We're not trying to shot shape or anything. We're just trying to get it close. As close as we can. And was a little long, but nonetheless, great shot from that distance for me. This is a big putt. This is a long putt. It's all sloping down towards the hole. I really don't like going out of that fringe. That fringe, for whatever reason, I think it's going to get hung up way more than it actually does. And I end up doing this and going long. Yeah, that's tough. It broke right at the hole. The greens here were full of little bumps and little things, and it was kind of tough to read them. But given that, I'm pretty happy with my reads. It's just my actual putting stroke I'm not thrilled with. Got 5-iron, 190, 5th hole's par 5.
It's okay, little stinger.
Down to the to left here, which is okay because we still have a shot in to our second landing location. So I'm hitting my pitching wedge 130. I hit it kind of behind it a little bit. It went right where I was aiming it to go in that general area, but it was a little shorter than I anticipated. Pitching wedge again for about 138 to the center of the green. Another kind of big putt. Breaking, it's going to go up the hill and break hard right.
It's like 2 inches from the hole.
I unfortunately forgot to take the camera over to grab that last putt, but we did tap it in for par. So we are still +7 going into the 6th hole, which is also a par 4. We're going to have our 6-iron right down the middle.
Yep.
Leaves us in a great position to have a pretty straight shot. No water in play. And my 8 iron about 140 to the green.
Went over.
I think it just hit the top of this hill and then kind of rolled down because I didn't hit it that far. Didn't feel like I did, at least. So now we got like this 30-yard shot. Got to get it up over that little hill. And it's going to roll down towards the pin.
That's incredibly close.
This one felt good. To kind of walk over the hill and just see how close it was. It was cool. Seventh hole, par 4. I got my 5 iron, 180 yards. Just trying to go right over that tree. You know when you drill one, you could feel it. You're like, yep, exactly what I wanted to do. Didn't go quite as far. I wanted to get on that short stuff just to the left of me, but we're in that first cut. They're pitching wedge. Went about 135. I'm going to go a little long. This is a 2-tiered green. And so I'm up on that second tier, so I have a pretty massive little drop off to deal with. For these kinds of putts, for me, it's really all about just trying to get it kind of close. I'm not thinking about making these. I'm not that good at putting. I didn't think that I gave it enough. But it just barely got to the edge of that drop off. And just ever so slowly moved towards the pin. I felt a lot of different emotions while that was rolling. This is like a 3-foot putt. Still going downhill. I know which way it's breaking. Just need to give it a good strike. That is a tough putt to miss. That is. But you know what? Given that first putt, I'm still happy about it. I'm all right. That's okay. We move on. 8th hole, par 3, 7 iron, 150 yards.
The water spun out. Holy cow.
I'm actually kind of stoked about it because it looked pretty cool. It's a nice 60-degree, just trying to pop it up, get it up on the green, and I got it not too close. It rolled out a little bit more than I had anticipated it was going to, but I'm pretty happy with that shot. That was a good one. Just didn't give it enough. I'm still trying to figure out my putting. My putting is... I'm more lost there than I think I am on any other shot. It's the first time a 3-wood is coming out for this round on the 9th hole. Par 4. Trying to hit it about 240. 250-ish maybe. Gave myself a little bit of room. That's exactly what I am afraid of with my driver. So the 3-wood and the driver are sort of on timeout right now. Pitching wedge 122. And it also goes right. And pretty short.
Significantly short.
I think this is my 56, or it might be my 60. I'm not sure. But this was about a 50-yard shot.
Go in the hole.
At this point in the round, I'm sort of
Very, very close.
trying to hustle, trying to get moving as quick as I can now, because the sun is going down and I'm trying to get in as many holes as I can. Left it short. That's been kind of the story all day. That's a 46 through 9 at Rancho San Joaquin. Join me for part 2.